Say, yesterday connection interface methods are given. Connection interface methods. What is the first method in connection interface? Method name, create statement. Second method name, prepare statement. Third one, prepare call. Create statement, return type, what is there? Statement. Okay. Prepare statement, return type, prepared statement. Okay. Prepare call, return type, callable statement. Okay. Say create statement, return type is statement. Prepare statement, return type is prepared statement. Prepare calls, return type is callable statement. Okay. Now statement, prepared statement, callable statement. Now statement interface, what purpose? To execute static SQL queries. Prepared statement interface, what purpose? To execute dynamic SQL queries. Callable statement interface, what purpose? To execute PLSQL programs. Okay. Now, if you want to execute static SQL queries, statement required. For getting statement, this method you have to call. For dynamic SQL queries, prepared statement interface reference required. For getting that one, this method you have to call. For PLSQL programs purpose, callable statement required. For getting this callable statement reference, prepare call method you have to call. But these methods in which interface? Connection interface. These methods in connection interface. Okay. These methods are in connection interface. After establishing connection, you can call these methods. Then you'll get the interface references. With those references, other methods again. Okay. Now you are learning statement interface. Yesterday we written one program. That program just create program for creating query. Create table query Yosin. Okay. I'll teach Eclipse. What is Eclipse? Why do we need Eclipse? And even Eclipse shortcut keys. Everything I'll cover. But just one statement interface without Eclipse I'll teach. Because once if you see Eclipse, you will never use Edit Plus. You will never use Notepad. It will happen. Okay. Once if you start with Eclipse, no, you will never use Notepad. That will happen. But this knowledge is also required. See, yesterday create program you have seen. Now almost next program also same style, nothing same, because advanced Java very easy. 1-2 programs if you understand, further programs you can write yourself. It is nothing. See, first of all, connection establishment is compulsory. Without establishing a connection, we cannot perform the task. Without establishing a connection, we cannot perform the task. Now, only this time I'll ask questions, give me answer. Next time onwards, connection I'll write directly. Okay, connection every day required. Now, first of all, without class can we develop application? That's what class name, open brace, close brace. Without main method can we execute program under OS? No. That's what main method, open brace, close brace. First, loading a driver. Loading a JD, which method required? For name method. For name method, instance method or class method? Class method. In which class? Class. Class in which package? Java.hang package. Is it required? No. Why? Default imported. Okay. Now that method I want to call. How to call? Class.forName. How many parameters it takes? One parameter. Which type? That's what double quotes. What is that string? Driver class name. JDBC driver class name. What is the driver class name? Oracle.jdbc.driver.oracle driver. Okay. Now for establishing connection, which method we have to call? get connection. That method in which class? Driver manager class. That method return type is connection. Connection interface driver manager class in which package? Is it required to import? What we are write? Java.sql.star. What is the meaning of star here? All classes and all interfaces. Okay. Now connection return type. What we are write? Connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection. How many parameters are there? Which type? That's what double quotes. First string is URL. What is the URL for type 4 driver? JDBC colon Oracle colon tin colon 1521 XC. Okay. After that, now if you want to change the database, only your driver you have to change, URL you have to change, username, password. Remaining JDBC code is same. Okay. Remaining JDBC code same. Only you need to change the driver, you need to change the URL, you need to change the username, you need to change the password. That is only different. Any database. Okay. Now, will it throw exception? Which exception? Class not found exception. Will it throw exception? Which exception? Are these checked exceptions or unchecked exception? Checked exception. Checked exceptions, is it compulsory to handle? If you don't handle, what will happen? Compile time error occurs. Okay. Now, checked exception is compile time error, runtime error. Unchecked exception is all exceptions are all exception runtime errors only. Remember. Okay. Checked exception is compile time error, runtime error, unchecked exception runtime. That is wrong. Okay. All exceptions are runtime errors only. Checked exception compulsory you have to handle. Unchecked exception not compulsory. System handles. Okay. Now class not found exception and the SQL exception both are checked exception. Is it mandatory to handle? If you don't handle, what will happen? How many ways to handle? What are those? Try and catch blocks? Throws. If I write throws, how it will be handled? Implicitly try catch block compiler provides with that handle. So if you write throws also handled. Okay. If you write throws also handled. Java compiler, what happened? Java compiler implicitly provides try catch block. It lasts with catch block only handled. Catch block is called exception handler. Catch block is called exception handler. Catch block only can handle. If you write throws also, catch block comes like that. Okay. Now write try catch block or write throws. Can I write exception? Yes. It will handle all the exceptions. Okay. This is connect and establishment code. My task is I want to execute static SQL queries. For executing static SQL queries, which interface required? Statement. For getting statement, which method you create statement? That method in which interface? Connection. Now what we have to write? Statement. So STMT equal to connection reference dot create statement. Okay. Now with this STMT statement methods you can call. I given yesterday execute, execute update, execute query. Execute method suitable to execute DDL queries. DDL full form. Examples: create, alter, drop, dash dash. Like execute update suitable to execute DML. Examples: DML full form. Execute queries suitable to execute DQL. DQL full form, data query language. Example, select. Based on query, you have to select. Now, I want to create it. What we have to write? STMT dot execute. Here, create table name, roll number, number type. Name varchar2 type. Next, marks number type. Okay, like this. After this, one message, system.out.println table created successfully. Okay, now here, if these all lines executed successfully, then only this is executed. Then message comes. In these all lines, if any problem occurred, control jumps to error message comes. File save. You observe, I saved in C drive. In wherever you save, there only can compile. Other location you cannot compile. If you compile, file not found error comes. Now, command prompt. I saved in C drive. C drive, that to root folder directly here. That's what here. Java C demo.java. Java demo. See, you got it, one error. What is error? See, name is already used by an existing object. Yesterday we created table. Again I am trying to create. That's what not possible. That is the exception occurred. Okay. Now exception occurred because this table already now this program you have seen yesterday. Okay. Now SQL prompt I'll open. SQL, run SQL command line, run as administrator. Yes. Here connect system manager. Connected. Okay. Describe student. Okay. So in this table, roll number, number 3, name, varchar2 10, marks number 3. See, suppose you are learning other database. Suppose you don't know Oracle, you know MySQL or you know MS SQL Server, already you learned one database. Then you can use only difference here, driver, URL, user, password. Here data types, that particular data types, data type. Database, it is Oracle data types are written. MySQL data type separate. SQL Server different. That will be different. Java code is there, no change. One character also no need to change. See, this is Java code. This is Java code. This is Java code. This is Java. This is Java. This is SQL. That is different. Driver different, URL different, user different, password different for parameter, as well as SQL query different. Remaining is same. Okay. Now, suppose this program, while compiling, successfully compiled, while executing, you got a class not found exception. That meaning this driver location not found. That driver is available in OGDBC 6_g.jar, 8_g.jar, RGC 14, OGDBC classes 111. So many are there, different files. Every version it will be different. What you do is just this is many people asked in online. That's what. Say just what you do, just you type SQL, then SQL run SQL command line app comes. Right click, open file location. This is shortcut location came. Again right click, open file location. You will get it. You will get it here. After getting, you observe. Like suppose you don't see server also. Some version server also doesn't appears. Suppose DB home appears. You will get it here. DB home one folder. You click on DB home folder. When you click on DB home folder, there JDBC appears. DB home XC, DB home, some folder name DB home appears. Database home. That is in that you click. There JDBC folder appears. In that JDBC, lib appears. In that lib, maybe jar files, different names also will be there. You set one jar file, not working. One more you set, not working. One more you set. At last it works. Okay, because different versions, different names are there. Classes 111, one jar file is there. Classes 14, one jar file is there. OJDBC 6_G, one jar file is there. OJDBC 8_G, one jar file is there. Different versions, different names are there. That is the reason. Definitely you will find after installation of Oracle database, these two folder names somewhere. JDBC compulsory will be there. Lib will be there. In that some jar files will be there. File names may be different and this location may be different. Definitely you will find JDBC. Definitely you will find lib. In that definitely you will find some jar files. For that you set the class. This also I shared in Google Classroom. Even forgot, you watch videos. Okay, you watch as notes I given. You follow notes. Okay, just JDBC folder definitely will be there. In that jar files may be different. This location may be different. But class path setting video also will be there. Okay, class path video also is there. That video you watch if you don't understand, if you don't get. Even this one also I shown already 3-4 days back. That video also is there. Okay, with that you do it. Otherwise, just one more day if you wait, I'll show in Eclipse. Eclipse very simple. Okay, now like this you have to follow this program. Class not found exception. That means you have to path setting only required. Okay. Class not found exception. See, this is class not found exception means you have to set the class path. That is only important. Suppose you are getting SQL recoverable exception. Network adapter should not establish the connection. This type of error comes, we cannot solve. Uninstall Oracle, install Oracle. Okay, that type of error comes. SQL recoverable exception. Network adapter cannot establish the connection. Those errors we cannot solve. Either go to system administrator. In offline students, go to system administrator, you will solve. And online students, you mail to my mail ID. I'll give a system admin number. This is my mail ID. You mail to my mail ID. I'll system admin number, system administration timings. At the time you have to contact online students. Offline student, you can go to lab. System admin will be there. You can contact them. Okay. Lab faculty also cannot solve. System admin will be there. Okay. System admin can solve that type of problem because that is Oracle installation problems. Java installation very simple. Oracle installation, uninstallation not easy. Some problems occurs. Okay. If the Express edition simple, that is the reason I am suggesting Express edition. Enterprise edition, uninstallation also not easy. That is the reason Enterprise edition, uninstallation, if you want, go to system admin. It is better. Otherwise, next if you install also, again also it will not work. That will be happen. Okay. If you are facing installation issues, online students, mail to my mail ID. I'll give system admin number. I'll give timings also. In the timing only you have to contact. Okay. Now, online students, just 1 week if you wait, after 1 week, lab support also they are going to start. Online lab support. Anytime you can ask, faculties will be there. That also they are starting. Online lab support. Okay. Like you people are offline, online lab support also is there. Offline lab support will be there. You can contact them because myself, I'll be in a classroom only morning to night. Okay. That's what lab faculties will be there. They'll help you. Okay. They'll help you if any problems comes in install. Problem maybe maximum only Oracle installation problem only. Programs will solve. Not a problem. I'll teach. Okay. But installations that maybe sometimes Windows related errors will be there. That is we cannot solve. Okay. With Oracle installation only problems comes. Java installation nothing. Very simple. Oracle also, that's what I'm saying. Oracle Express edition you take. That problem will not come. If you are learning Oracle specific courses, then only Enterprise edition required. Otherwise Express edition you can use. Not a problem. Okay. Up to here you have seen yesterday. No. I want to insert record in a database. See, describe student. student table I described. Whatever I given as program, that is there. Roll number, number 3, name, varchar to 10, marks, number 3. Okay. Now, if I write select star from student, if I write no rows selected, records are not there. I want to insert record. Okay. Then what's the difference? These two lines I removed. Up to here, same. No change. Now, insert query we have to write. Insert query, is it DDL or DML or DQL? DML. For DML queries, which method required? Execute update. Execute update method in which interface? Statement. Then what we have to write? Execute update. We have to write SQL query. Insert into student values. Okay. Insert into student values. It is SQL query. Okay. We are inserting into student table some values. Values we can specify. Suppose roll number 1. Name of the student. Okay. Marks of the student. Like this I given. After that, one message. One record inserted successfully. Here, commit not required. Auto commit will be there. Auto commit. Okay. That is while teaching transaction management in JDBC. At the time I'll teach. Present commit is not required. Automatically committed. Automatically saved. Okay. So insert into student values. Roll number 1, name, marks. Like this I given. File, save. If I run this program, this record inserted in database. You can see. Compilation. Execution. See, one record inserted successfully. You can check here. SQL. Whether see previously before compiling, before running, no rows selected came. Now select star from student. Then it shows the record. See, whatever I inserted through Java, that inserted no. This is confirmation purpose. I'm using SQL prompt. Our program also like SQL prompt only. Now our program and SQL prompt both are same because we cannot see the database. That is the reason confirmation purpose I'm using this one. Now write this program. Program to insert a record. Program to insert a record. I'll teach everything. I'll teach. Online students, listen the class and write the notes. Everything I'll cover. Multiple records also I'll cover. Like at a time batch processing also I'll cover. Batch also we can execute at a time. Individually multiple also we can possible. Dynamic input also I'll give. Everything I'll cover. Tomorrow class is not there. Okay, only evening session they cancelled. Those are attending morning classes are there. Okay, morning session classes are there. Only today, tomorrow evening classes cancelled. Tomorrow no class. Online students also. Class is not there. Thank you. You have to learn. You have to dedicate. You have to work hard until you reach your target. So evening session clear. Evening session. Online students, end of the session and clarify your doubts. Just listen the class and write the notes. Listen the class and write the notes. End of the session and clarify your doubts. Is it over? See, here one record inserted in database. If you want to update the record, only SQL query different. Java program is same. If you want to delete the record, again only that line different. SQL different, Java is same. Okay. Yesterday one program I given. Yesterday program that is common to all DDL queries. This program common to all DML queries. So DDL one example I given. DML one example I given. Now other queries only different. Java program is same. There is no change. Okay. One DQL program I'll give. DQL. Now. Is it completed? Here, this line, whatever I selected, no, that is SQL. Remaining is Java. Java code executed under JRE. SQL code passed to database. In database executed, that is. Okay. That point also note down. In the above example, Java program, Java code executed under Java runtime environment. JRE. And SQL code executed under database environment. Under database environment. In the above example, Java code executed under Java runtime environment. and SQL code executed under database environment. Java runtime environment doesn't know SQL. That SQL query passed to database. Database doesn't know Java. That executes SQL only. See, first program, second program. What's the difference you observe? Execute, here execute update. That's it. There execute I given, here execute update I given. That's it. Okay. Now it will be different. This program, if you understand, remaining JDBC, nothing. That's it. Only this program, next program. Select a program. I'll explain. Is it over? DDL queries you can execute with yesterday program. DML queries you can execute with today's program. Okay. DQL query. Suppose I want to retrieve data from database. If you want to retrieve data from database, which method you have to call? Execute query. You observe, I'll remove these two lines. This remaining code is same, no? Remaining code is same. After getting statement, now I want to execute DQL query. That is select query. I want to retrieve data from database. I want to retrieve data from database. See, here I given select a star from student. This query I want to execute through Java. Java side I want to display this one. Okay. For that, execute method or execute update method or execute query method. Execute query method. Execute query method return type is result set. Then what you have to write? Result set rs equal to stmt dot execute query. What is the query we have to write here? Select star from student. Okay. Now what will be happen? See, stmt dot execute query. Execute query method is in statement interface. That's what I used statement reference. With that statement reference, I called execute query. Then this query passed to database. Select a star from student. This query passed to database. The total data may be 100 records also, 1000 records also. Total data as a one object format comes. That object referred by RS. If I print RS, what it will print? Think yourself and give me answer. What is printed? Hash code printed. See. See. Java C demo.java. Java demo. See. Class name, @ symbol, hash code. Okay. Suppose demo D equal to new demo. Suppose here only. In this program only I'll write. Here only. Demo D equal to new demo. System.out.println D. Now what is the output comes? Hash code. See. Compilation. Execution. See. Demo at hash code. So this is D. D refers which class? D refers demo class object. D is a object reference. D is a object reference. Which class object refers? That's what here class name demo. Class name demo. After that @ symbol. After that hash code in hexadecimal format. Now this RS is a reference of which interface? Result set. But it refers one object. Which object? 1 minute. Result set is class or interface? Can we create object? No. You cannot create object. Can we create references? That is reference. Reference of which interface? Result set. What it refers? Object. Which object? Statement is interface or class? Interface. Statement also cannot create object, no? What is that? Execute query. Execute query is a method. Reference refers object. Reference refers object only. Then which class object refers? Already I told you, all JDBC interfaces are implemented by driver vendor in driver software. One class will be there. That class is hidden to us. That class printed here. You observe. Which class here it shows? Oracle result set IMPL class. Now I am using Oracle database. That's what this class came. If I connect to MySQL, one more class comes. If I connect to DB2, one more class comes. Classes are different. Interface are same. What is the benefit with interface? This is only. Now you are getting Oracle result set IMPL. See, here actually result set. Is it interface or class? This is interface. It is interface. Okay. This interface implemented in Oracle result set IMPL. This class. Now this class like this. If it is MySQL database, it is one more class. If it is DB2 database, it is one more class. If it is SQL Server database, it is one more class. Like this. That is Oracle purpose. Here MySQL purpose. Here DB2 purpose. Derby purpose. So many databases, so many classes. Now you don't require this one, you don't require this one, you don't require this one. You require only this one. With that reason only, Java JDBC program for all databases same. No change. Assume this interface is not there. Here all methods different. No? Because of this interface, there, here and here, all the places methods are same. Because must be overridden. No? That interface contains some hundreds of abstract methods. Overridden, overridden, overridden. All places overridden. Class name different. Methods are same. This is possible because of interfaces. If just assume this interface is not there, these methods are not declared, there are no abstract method, no interface, then what will happen? Oracle people, they'll create their own methods. MySQL people, MySQL their own methods. DB2 people, their own methods. Then if you want to write a Java program for Oracle, you have to learn separate course. Java with MySQL, one more course. Java with DB2, one more course. Like that. Already told this one. Okay. So these class names are different. Thus, those class names are not required to us. You observe, all connection is interface. Statement is interface. Result set is interface. All are interface I'm using. But how it is working? All interfaces implemented in driver software. But where is driver? First line only driver loaded. That means the subclasses came with that working. But links, how they given? That is hidden to you. That is only abstraction. Providing necessary information, hiding unnecessary information. You want result set. What they said, you call execute query, you will get a result set. But inside the execute query, what is there? It is unnecessary for you. That is not provided. You are not going to develop driver, no? That is unnecessary for you. Driver vendor knows what they written. That is hidden to you. That is only abstraction. Now you want to get the data. How to get result set required? For getting result set, Which method you have to call? Execute query, the method name given. But result set in which class implemented, how they implemented, what they did, that is unnecessary for you. That's what not given to us. That is only abstraction. Okay. So here you observe oracle.jdbc.driver.oracle result set IMPL. This result set interface implemented in this class. This class is a having relationship with the driver class. The relationships also not given. Again, you have to open libraries. This library you have to open. Whether has a relationship is there or is a relationship is there. That is not given to us. You don't need. Your duty calling of methods. Calling method purpose reference required. For getting reference another method. See, that's what we are doing. You observe. Connection required. Connection is interface. You are calling get connection, you are getting connection. Statement required. You are calling create statement, you are getting statement. Result set required. You are calling this method, you are getting result set. But even connection statement result set not inherited, not having as a relationship also. But you are calling method, you are getting object like that. It is supplying object like that. Getting object. So here if you print CON, what is output comes? Hash code. That is in which class implemented? That class hash code. Statement also implemented on somewhere. That class. Result set implemented on that class. You observe. Here I'll print. You observe. System.out.println stmt. System.out.println con. You observe. Subclass all printed. See, it is Oracle result set IMPL. It is Oracle statement wrapper. It is T4C connection. These all not required for us. Just I'm showing internally how it is there. Now, suppose if you write JDBC program for Oracle, this is JDBC for MySQL. What are the changes required? Driver, URL, user, password. If you run there, will you get same output? No, another comes. MySQL class is different. But your JDBC program is same. Programmer point of view, convenient way they given. Okay. Programmer point of view, convenient way they prepared. Programmer point of view, convenient way. Okay. Now, these all we don't require. I'll remove. These all we don't require. I'll remove. Now you observe. Now, select star from student. My query pass to database. Suppose in the table 100 records are there. 100 records grouped together as a one object. That object comes. That object referred by RS. But that object data, if you want to print, you have to use methods. Again, result set methods required. Methods given, use. But which class object? Not required. That is unnecessary. Okay. Now, result set methods we have to use. Now, what I'm doing? Now I'm teaching without Eclipse. With Eclipse, what will happen? Dot methods comes. That's it. That's what. Monday onwards, Eclipse only. Okay. Like Monday onwards, what we'll do? We'll put it dot methods list displayed. Directly call. That's it. Advanced onwards, Eclipse required. I'll accept. But this is also should know. That's what 1, 2, 3 programs I'm explaining like this. Internally, what is happening, you should know. Okay. Eclipse, what will happen? Simple. They made it simple. That's it. To write programs very quickly, rapid application development purpose, Eclipse. Java P, java.sql.result set. Only this program. With this program statement completed, then I'll show you Eclipse. Now, here methods required. Here some methods required. Suppose just 2-3 methods I'll give: get string, get int, get float. 3 methods I'll give. Remaining all same data type. Every data type different will be there. Now this is all enough. Write is all. I'll give description. Java.sql.result set methods. Write is all. I'll explain. So first method, next method. it returns true and moves the cursor to next record if the record is present. Otherwise returns false. Next three methods. The above three methods are used to get the data from result set. Last one, it returns result set metadata reference. I'll explain what exactly these are. I'll explain with the diagrams. Is it over? See, next method, it returns true and moves the cursor to next record if the record is present. Otherwise returns false. I'll explain. This one with a diagram I'll explain. These three methods, you can see the above three methods are used to get the data from result set. Data will be present in result set object, result set subclass object. The data, if you want to extract, methods required. Here, not only three methods, every data type separate method is there. I given three. Like this only, get byte will be there. Get short is there. Get long is there. Get double is there. Get char is there. Get object is there. Every data type separate method is there. Okay. And it is metadata. First, what is metadata? What is result set metadata? What is database metadata? That is, I'll explain. First node, metadata. It means data about data. It means data about data. It means data about data. Result set metadata. Result set metadata. It means data about result set. It means data about result set. Database metadata. It means data about database. It means data about database. These all I'll explain. First, metadata, data result set metadata, database metadata. These all I'll explain. See, metadata. Metadata means data about data. Result set metadata means data about result set. Database metadata means data about database. For example, you see here like this we have like this we have assume here one more record also is there. Suppose here roll number 2, name, marks, like this we have. Suppose now here what is 1? What is 1? 1 is a data. 1 is a roll number. Now what is 1 if I ask? You can give answer data also. You can give answer roll number also. Okay. What is triple A? Data. You can give name also. What is 83? Data. Marks. See, what is 1? Roll number. What is 2? Roll number. But what is roll number? That is also data. Now, this is called data. This is called data. About this one, this is data. This is called metadata. So, what is roll number is metadata. What is 1 is data. Like that. So, here, what is 1? Data. What is 2? Data. About this one, this is. That is metadata. So, data about data. See, it is a data. It is a data. It is a data. About this one, this is a data. That is metadata. So, roll number is a metadata. Name is a metadata. Marks is a metadata. Now, this totally result set metadata. So, data about result set. In a result set, all columns comes, all records comes. Then that metadata called result set metadata. Okay. Now, here which operating system, which database we are using? Oracle. Which version we are using? 11.2. And which edition we are using? Express edition. This is metadata about database. Then database metadata. Data about database. What is Oracle? It is a data about database. What is 11.2.11.20? That is metadata about database. What is Express edition? Metadata about database. So, data about database, whatever you write, that is database metadata. Which version we are using, which database we are using, which driver we are using, which implementation we are using, about database. Whatever you are writing data, that data, if it is related to database, that data called database metadata. If it is related to result set metadata, normal metadata. So, data about data is called metadata. Data about result set is called result set metadata. Data about database is called database metadata. Is it clear? Now, first of all, this metadata we have to extract from the result set. For that, we have this method. This method we have to call. Now, here, get metadata method. Get metadata method in which interface? What is the return type? This method I want to call here. What we have to write? Result set metadata something RM RSMD something, whatever you want, you can write. That is nothing. Next, RS dot get metadata. What will be happen? From result set, metadata part extracted. So separated. Fields are separated. Okay. So result set reference refers result set object. subclass object. In that object, metadata will be there, data will be there. But now what is happened? Metadata part extracted. Now with this, you can access metadata. So this part is extracted. Now this part referred by RM. This total referred by RS. Total records, fields, everything referred by RS. And RM refers only metadata. Now what will happen? If you want to print roll number, name, marks, metadata methods required. Because if you print again hash code comes, this interface methods required. Java SQL dot result set metadata. With the diagrams, I'll explain. With the diagrams, you will get a more clarity. With the diagrams, I'll explain. You'll get a more clarity. After this program only, I'll go for Eclipse, because daily if I teach like this, it takes more time. Okay, definitely Eclipse advanced onwards. Right, is all. It returns number of columns. It returns column name at specified column number. It returns column name at specified column number. Get column count if you call, column number of columns comes. Get column name if you call, based on column number, column name comes. We have to count the number of columns. One column number you have to pass in a column name method. Then you'll get a column name. Is it over? Say get column count method if you call, it returns number of columns. In the table, if 10 columns are there, 10 returns. If the table contains 3 columns, 3 returns. If the table contains 20 columns, 20 returns. Here, column number if you pass, that column name comes. Suppose you observe. Now, this is totally referred by RS, result set. Okay, something RS. RS whatever is there in the database, the total data as a one object it comes. That object referred by RS. With that, get metadata method if we call, then metadata extracted. This part extracted. This part referred by RM. Result set metadata. Okay. Now you observe this is totally as a one object. This total data, now one record is there. Now 1000 records also, one record also same. Okay. Suppose 1000 records are present. 1000 records also, column number, column names also, all will be comes as a one object. That object referred by RS. From that, with that RS, get metadata method if you call, metadata extracted. That object referred by RM. Okay. Metadata part extracted. Metadata part extracted. That is referred by RM. Now, this pink color is the metadata. Remaining normal data. This data, if you want to print, result set metadata reference RM required. This data, if you want to print, RS required. See, with this I'll call get column count. How many columns are there? 3. Now 3 comes. Now this column number 1, this column number 2, this column number 3. Because it is not an array. If array is there, starts with 0. It is not an array. Starts with 1 only. See. Now with this RM, if I call get column count, 3 is the output. Returns 3. With that, what you can do? For loop 1, int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 3, I plus plus. You can write. This 1 you can pass in a next method. What is the next method? Next one more method I give you. Get column name. Result set metadata. Another method. Get column name. Get column name. How many parameter? 1. That is column number. If I pass 1, what will get it? Roll number. If I pass 2, name. Then we can print the column names. We can print the column names. But this one also we can print, no? For that, result set methods. I given open result set methods. Next method, get int method, get string method, get float method, methods I given, no? Now, here, these all with the diagrams I'll explain, not completed. Today it will not complete. Okay, today it will not complete. Cursor will be here. If I call next, it comes to first record. Now, get int, column number if you pass, this one comes. It is integer type. Get string, this is. Get int, this is. Again next record, next method. Again next record. Again we can move the cursor. Again next record. Like that we can display. Okay. These all I'll explain on Monday class. Tomorrow no class. Monday class I'll explain with the diagrams. With the diagrams. Okay. Tomorrow no class. Monday we'll see continuation. Be regular. Every class is important. Online student, just wait 2 minutes. I'll clarify your doubts.